Today I'm in the mood to talk to you about Lush Moods, if you're ready for that. We are very excited about this range, which is, it's not just a range, we have a brand new kind of product, but we also have some new things in our existing ranges that really come together to show you how scent or even flavor can change your mood. So the idea of aromatherapy has been around for a long time, and many of you are probably very familiar with that. But we really wanted to think about the power of essential oils and how they really can uplift you or calm you down or center or ground you. So we were thinking about how those ingredients play together and how they can come together in a really lovely product to start your day off right or help you drift off to sleep at night perhaps. So I want to show you a couple different things. What should I show you first? Okay, I'm going to start with bath things. Simple. I'm going to start with the most simple. Stay calm. This is a little bottle of Calm, and it is meant to look kind of like a little dropper of essential oils, as you can see. If this dropper actually had real essential oil in it, it would have chamomile and lavender. And as you probably know, that is really good for helping you drift off to sleep. So this is just a tiny little bath bomb that you just plop right into the tub. The great one for the end of the night. And I know, especially with that smaller size, this would be a really great one for kids too, because they use a little bit less water. Now, if you're feeling a little bit frazzled, spinning plates might be a good one for you. This one has lemongrass and fire tree oil. Fire tree oil is spicy, as the name might indicate, and a little bit of lemon myrtle. So it's got some citrus, but also some spicy. And this one has really helped to make you feel a little more like I got this. I guess is kind of that feeling that it's giving you. This is one of my favorite ones of this whole range. This is Under the Umbrella Tree Bath Bomb. This is scented with Breath of God. Now, Breath of God, if you remember the story, maybe from the perfume video, if you want to check that out, is the smell of a trip to Tibet. So you're smelling like the clouds in the air on the mountaintops and the incense in the temples. So you have this like airy light note, but also this really earthy, smoky, woodsy note too that play together. You're literally inhaling and exhaling, which gives you that breath of God. So Under the Umbrella Tree, the name is inspired by the forests of the Hindu Kush mountain range there, is meant to give you that effect of just slowing down, breathing, and kind of going through that meditation. So you've got cedar wood and pine and cade oil, which is quite smoky, a little bit of grapefruit in there that kind of gives you that airy feeling. So this one really is good for a meditative moment. Really at the heart of Lush is invention. That is what Lush is all about. So I'm really excited to show you a brand new range, a new kind of product, and that is a shower bomb. So what is a shower bomb? A shower bomb is for those people who say, geez, I wish I could take a bath, but I don't have a bathtub. You're gonna love this one, but everybody can enjoy this. So what you do with them is you take them into the shower. Now we used to have a thing called emota bombs where you'd put them on the floor of the shower and then the oils would kind of vaporize. This is not the same thing. This is like a fizzing shower gel, kind of. You just really have to try it to get to know it. So what you do with it, put it in your hand when the shower water is coming down on it. And there's some potato starch in here and sodium alginate, which is a seaweed. And what happens is it starts to create this like fluffy, almost like a melted ice cream kind of a texture. And what you do with it is you just kind of scoop that up and then wash with it. So it's a fizzing cleanser that you use in the shower. You can also just pick up this piece and use it like that, but it's meant to kind of be like scoop up the fluff and then wash with the fluff. It was really fun. So depending on the kind of mood you're going for, we've got a little something for everybody. We have not sleepy, for when you are not sleepy. It actually you can tell it looks like a citrus juicer. So just think of that, it's lemony. Then we have sleepy, for when you are feeling sleepy. And this one is got that sleepy scent, so lavender, chamomile, little tonka bean. So that really nice relaxing scent for the nighttime. We have a classic, which is Karma. So this one has all those different scents that Karma has, which is, there's citrus, there's patchouli, there's pine. It's got all these different layers of scent to give you this really like kind of bohemian, very classic Lush scent there. And then we have a really beautiful one. This is my personal favorite, actually. This is called Koyaanisqatsi, and it's about finding balance. So you can see it looks like a spinning top. This one is lavender and violet leaf, and that's gonna help you to find balance and calm. Last couple of things I want to show you. Have you ever tried a mouthwash tab before? You might not have tried one before. We have toothy tabs, which are a solid toothpaste. We also have mouthwash tabs. So it's not a mint. It actually is a tiny little mouthwash. So what you do with it, looks like that, is you pop it in, crunch, 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 and then just a little sip of water, and then you can actually swish it around like a mouthwash and then spit it out just like a mouthwash. So we have a few different ones in the shop already, and then Brave is going to be making its debut. This one is, it's spicy and citrusy at the same time. So it has orange and tangerine, but also some clove bud oil in there. So clove bud has been used for centuries for cleansing the mouth as well as pain relief as well. So this is a really great one just for a really refreshing start to the day. Last one I want to show you is called Little Pot of Energy. This is a naked body lotion, which means that it does all the work of a body lotion without the pot. So you just melt it onto the skin, just like this. Okay. So this one is made with grapefruit oil, and it has beautiful cocoa butter, shea butter, almond oil in there. Also has some orange and grapefruit puree. So the actual fruit just whizzed right into this product. And that's giving it this really fresh, zingy, exciting, revitalizing feeling to it. So if you need a little bit of energy throughout the day, you're getting your 3 o'clock snooze, this is the thing to use. All right, so that's 9 products. I hope I've gotten you in the mood to try our Lush Moods. If you have questions below, just write them down for us and we'll get to answer them for you. We want to hear what you think about these products. And of course, like always, we want to hear what you want to hear about next time. You are feeding us these ideas and we are numbing them up. So just let us know and we'll talk about it next time.